Hello. I don't even, I don't know. I know people are probably, you're probably tired of hearing the pity stories about everything going on, but I need to share. So, you know what happened regarding, what's been happening lately. First, when we had to take my father to the hospital because he said he felt like he was dying. He said he felt like he was a goner, and he wants to thank you all for your love and prayers. He said he said he feels like that helped him through it greatly. And it's just he went through. He said he thought he was a goner. Well, then and then what my mama goes through, and then what I went through for a week, and you saw the half a bottle of blood that gushed out of my tooth, and the pus of infection that was just 4 or 5 inches long of pus, probably 4 inches of pus that come out of my the abscess, which they said that was just circulating over and over. Now I've got two what feels like ulcers, and this is my dog. This is the dog now. That's more bad news, but I need you to send your love and your prayers if possible. This is Red. Lizzie, I loved her, and she disappeared April 11th. Never saw her again. She just vanished. She'd vanished several times before, but I demanded she return, and then she was back. But um, this time, yeah. Then after Lizzie disappeared, then my father went through what he went through, and then I had that abscess, and most people said that abscess should not have drained, but it did. I'll probably have to have tooth surgery because I'm going to need it taken out. They said don't delay. It could cause infection to spread across your body, and it could cause you. Well, they said it can cause you to die with what I was going through. They said they said you should have been in. I mean, as much infection as I had, they said I should have been like just wit's end, and I said I was. Trust me, and it was excruciating. They said, "How did you stand it?" I said it wasn't easy, but then that happened, and that's a life update on that. And Red's ear has had infection. Gave him antibiotics. The vet gave him a shot. I mean, and they give, you give him the antibiotic pills. You give him the liquid antibiotic of amoxicillin. You give him they gave him the shot, but it's just not strong enough. Now, somehow we've got to take him to the vet. My father is saying he needs to go. He's got to go. We need to take care of some of our cats too, but it's, and all of what's going on. You go to the store and they're like empty, and they just add to this crisis, and it's very frustrating. Now they say strawberries. Oh, we got to take all the strawberries off the market. They said no fresh strawberries because they have hepatitis A. Like, what the crap? Anyway, but then the dog, I gave him some food earlier. He just lays in there in his igloo, and he still has the food that I gave him last night and this morning. He hasn't eaten but a small bite of it. Daddy loves that dog a lot. He's partial to him. That red-bone coonhound. He lays there a lot, very weak and sleepy. Whenever Lizzie was no longer with us back in April, whenever she was no longer with us, the both Red, the male dog, and the other female dog both went downhill quickly. And her fur on her face is turning white. It's turning white on her face, so you could tell she's aging as well. And then right before all that happened, Simba disappeared, beloved Simba. And Benson just went away. That was a cop taking off after a vehicle. That was a cop just taking off after some vehicle. He's gonna probably try to catch that car that sped down the road. Hopefully, because there was no reason for them to go that fast. That cop was hiding. But anyway, then no one needs to drive that fast. Yeah, someone was driving like 100 miles an hour down the road. But Lucy, she's very protective of me. Lizzie loved me just like everything. I mean, she thought the world of me. Not too long ago, like during the winter, I cuddled. I had Lizzie. She wanted to cuddle up against me. She got loose, and I had this coat, and I put something down, laid on the concrete, and she's so small. She was so small. She coiled up in my coat, and laid with me, curled up in there, just laid in the coat, comfortable and cozy, and fell asleep. She started snoring. She snored a lot. She started snoring, and that dog, she kissed the ground I walked on. She was so close to me. Anything got near me, she'd stand up on 2 feet and rawr, just like that other one does too. She's like, she said that other one has gone like oh, and oh, she talk. It's really cool. She talks. Lucy does. But yeah, Red's going blind in both eyes now. Sorry, these ulcers hurt. That's the eye. I've had to clean it. And the other one you can see is starting to do that as well. But then I've got to have this tooth, done by the end of this month. At the end of this month, and then you've got this going on, and the cats, and then I don't know. I just don't know how anything could have gone downhill so quickly. His ear, I don't know. His ear is infected. I've given him the antibiotics. I've given him everything. There's yellow pus. There's black. It's in the ear. I've given him everything I can. Why is this not? I can't get it to work right. It's not responding to my finger right. Whatever. Anyway, I've given him everything that I know to do. Everything known. I mean, then when the people dropped them off on us, they just left them across the road, and they walked up to us. They walked to us, and we were doing yard work years ago, and we've had them since 2014. Eight years we've had them, and those dogs don't last but 10 to 12 years. So, the little babies are coming toward me. The little kittens are coming toward me. Cassie's kittens. But I don't know. Things keep going the way they are. We might have to. I hate the thoughts of parting with kittens, with cats, but I might have to. Because anyway, I guess we're gonna try to take him to the vet or do something somehow, if it's possible. And it's been rough. I don't know what's going on, but I'm hoping and praying the curveballs stop, because I've had enough of them. I love you all so much. I need to give this update. And sweet dreams. And if you're resting tonight, Have sweet dreams, and I hope you have a great night. And if it's daylight where you are, then good day, good day. I hope you have a good day. Good day, mate. I hope you have a great day. I love you all. And if you celebrated your Memorial Day weekend or whatever you might have done, to everyone who has fallen, rest in peace. To everyone who is fighting for our lives to be able to be, thank you. And to the veterans, I mean, my mom was telling me about an interesting story about this veteran. These guys were 96 years old and they wanted to go from Hawaii to America, well, the mainland, to commemorate this guy that never was given a medal. He never was given that for what his heroic act. And he, back in the Pearl Harbor days, hold on, gotta blow my nose. Back then, he saved these people from a burning ship. He threw a rope about 70 feet, and he saved the lives of those people on that ship. And they were able to tie it and pull it to them and save the people, put them, I guess, on some kind of, life rafts, I don't know. But he saved their lives during the war, and that was an act of heroism that you don't see very often. And they finally got to commemorate him on Memorial Day. But prayers and love to everyone, especially given the fact that places are out of so much and things they do have are so expensive, it's ridiculous. So prayers to everyone, because it's a rough time to live. Anyway, my link's below if you'd like to show any support. Your love is great support in and of itself. I love you all. I needed to share. Signing out.